EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway in Southern California. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. Just down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, here's Herbert, eluding the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Chargers had 8-8 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
No, this shit is sweet, bro.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be caught by Tony. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes going to throw. And this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
They just gave up a sack there. If I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. Porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up. But once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
They juked him, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Now Harrison.
Whole highlights just semi, bro.
It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt.
That's good.
Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Ooh, keep fucking playing, man. I'm going to pick it off again, boy.
But, boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
I ain't even mad at you for that weak ass.
18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Are you mad at me? I'm mad at you for that shit, dude.
On first down, Justin Herbert. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Nigga, your mama need help. We ain't saying shit. It's not we need help. Bitch, your mama need help. Fuck you.
2nd and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50.
I think he's just going to keep running the ball on 3rd down.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
21.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
Nah.
And that'll be off.
Should have clicked on it. He jumped up and caught
it's incomplete.
Hey man, I hit that like button for me, bro.
But they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
I put contain on it. You know, contain what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
from the 23. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Now it's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Herbert. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
It's not ideal, but we'll take it. You understand?
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. That's complete to Tony. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. And that's 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. A quick throw there is incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh my
and it's
God.
Intercepted at the goal
What a
line.
deep contact.
Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
The Charger drive about to get going. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got to pin down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of the
and he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Don't get me like that, buddy.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh, well, come on, Mahomes.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Being chased out left.
Come on,
And he'll just get rid of it.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Here's 2nd and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the lead is up to 5. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelce. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Patrick going to change the play. Mahomes to throw once more. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Uncorks one for Davis. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, if I haven't said it before, I'm certainly saying it now. No one throws a prettier deep ball than Justin Herbert. This thing's on a rope, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And now the ball's out. It's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Touchdown.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that'll be caught by Tony. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. We hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On second down, Johnson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 43 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 5.
Just a bust in coverage, man. That's all that happened.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved down to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out and doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Flushed out right. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chargers are able to move back in front. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure. And it'll be intercepted. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle.
The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
That's why you got 102
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. Now here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rice. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for all of that now.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Kadarius Toney with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Wow. What did it to me, bro? Trust him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep and give it instead to Eckler. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Herbert on first down now. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 21.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here. And we'll step aside. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
The difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Oh, that was a pick.
Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He'll get it inside the 20, and he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he will break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now Mahomes.
Who is he dropping? Yo, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit that like button for me, though. Help a brother out, you know?
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index.
This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Hey, Kappa.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that one's rushed down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Let's go. Hey, Ray.
They snap it to Herbert. He's up to the 20. And finally taken down to the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Completes it to Davis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And quickly they get to the line.
Let's get it. Yo, man, appreciate you watching.
To the air again, Herbert.
You know what I mean?
Escaping the pressure right.
We're going to throw it deep.
Going deep here for Allen. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Hey, hit that like button for me, man. Appreciate it.
I think if I'm up 2
Subscribe to the
scores,
channel.
I'd be worried about
Come out with
interception,
content,
but
you know
playing
what I'm
this
saying?
way is what got them this
Working
lead.
on the
Team
28,
is what
the
ride it
3
out to the
comeback
end.
win video right
Line
now.
of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go.
Let me try that video
Catch the ball.
around.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game.
Bro had me down 20-3, 3rd quarter.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
All the boys say now you see me.
2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Do it.
Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route.
Hey, man, appreciate you tuning in. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, bro.
Chiefs 37.
Hope everybody having a good Saturday.
Hey, go Lions.
Now Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Orange. 59. Crowd right. Let's go. Ready?
Herbert going to throw.
Pick.
And it will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Herbert. Flush to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go. Herbert to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up.
Boy, like a ball pin.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Mahomes now to throw. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Tony, 32 yards. And the Chiefs are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Herbert on 1st down now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And the Chargers going to signal
Yeah,
the
like
first
and
of their
subscribe, man.
timeouts. As the
Appreciate
clock
it.
will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Play action. It's Herbert. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the 50, here's Herbert. And bringing it in, it's Davis. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
16 yards on the play. It's now third.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field
Hey,
goal.
I'll be on tomorrow,
Left
man.
hash.
Check me out.
Officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt.
28-point comeback
here
video
is
coming out
good. So
tomorrow.
add 3 to the total, but they're still coming up well short, and that is how this one comes to an end. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Chiefs, they finish above 500 for the year. The final tally 9-8. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Chargers,